Well, welcome back to the Father&Sons YouTube channel. Before we get into today's video, if you're new and checking out my channel for the first time, hit the subscribe button while you're there. And if you like the content that we make of our koi and others projects, like my dragons or whatever, leave a like on today's video. Hope everyone's doing well as always. It is a very cold day today. I think it got down to like -6 this morning. And in some places, as we were picking up some new fish, which we did, we picked up 6 new fish today. Some places just down the road from here, there's all snow on the ground, which is nuts, but the snow's imminent. It has been teased a while now. Open that so we get a bit of light. There you go, you can see again now. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. In the last video, you will know I turfed out my dad's Deutsch shower due to it having ulcers. Well, we just came back from picking fish up about an hour or two ago, and my dad's checked the fish over himself because he hasn't seen the fish since I did that video, and the redness of the ulcer has gone drastically, which I don't really understand how that's possible, because it seems every fish we put up here, whether it's ulcers, fin rot, whatever, mouth rot, whatever the problem is, they always heal up in this pond. Now, I don't know if it's because of the filter, which the Nexus 300 is just beyond that wall, or what it is. But yeah, it's looking much better. Obviously it's very cold, so they're all huddled up together. But yeah, it's doing well, and it will be continued to be monitored and treated. Because I know ulcers, they leave a big scar, like my orange Karashigoi. Talking about Karashigois, I am fearing the worst on my big Karashigoi. As we came back picking the little ones up, our new 6 little fish, I noticed his mouth has got more red than when I treated him in the last video, as I showed you, which, you know, I don't hide that stuff. Like, if you've got a sick fish that needs to be treated, I don't mind showing it, but you know, some people don't like it. But you know, tough luck. You know, you got to look after your koi. It's not like my goldfish that are in this pond, keeping the Nexus ticking over. You just throw them in there and, you know, feed them occasionally, and that's it. You know, koi are all different. It's completely different. But you know, I learned from my dad over the years when he had his first pond down at the very first house when we moved here, and I continue to learn things from other people. Whether it's treating fish, filter modifications, you know, or anything like that. It's like I watched one of Twisted Koi's videos. He made some homemade filters for his fish tank, which pretty cool. I'll give the man that. He knows what he's doing. Can't wait to see how they grow over the next coming months. But yeah, we watch loads of other queer YouTubers. It's quite a regular thing. But I am fearing the worst for my Karashi. I hope he pulls through, because if he don't, it's going to be a sad day. Because if I end up losing him, all of this, the pond, everything, I might just call it quits at that point. Because, you know, losing one of your fish, especially one that you've grown from. What can I compare it to? The length of that blue screwdriver. That's how big he was when I bought him back in February. So it would be a year in February. You know, it's heartbreaking. It's like losing one of your babies, which they are. They're my babies. But yeah, I'm treating him frequently. I literally just treated him with my dad about 10 minutes ago. He was stressed out, so I didn't bother videoing it. So I'm going to continue to keep treating him, but I just don't know why when we put fish in here, they all heal up. So I just don't really know what to do. Because I'm worried if I put him out here, you know, he could come out here one day and he could be dead, and I definitely don't want that. And if you're wondering what size I bought my big Karashigoi at, I bought him at 28 to 30 centimeters last February, and when I measured him last, he was 41 or 42 centimeters. So he's grown a fair bit in that time, which, I mean, with the amount of food he eats, I'm not surprised. But yeah, on to some better news. The new fish that we bought. I bought some over the weekend. My dad bought one more over the weekend. I'm going to sit down because my legs are giving me a bit of grief. I bought a sushi, another sushi. It's at 19 cm. I bought a white Jinrin Karashigoi. As Karashigois can come in two different colours, I think. Well, I've got 3 Karashigois. I've got one in here that's a Deutsch Karashigoi. I've got one down at the house that's a Jinrin blue Karashigoi, and I've got a Jinrin white one that I picked up today. And what was the other one I bought? I bought a Tancho. All fairly small, around about the same size. And my dad bought a Deutsch Shiro, a Deutsch Sankey, which we've had one before. It never grew. It was like that big, and it stayed that big for about 6 months until it died for no reason. Just some fish can just do that. You know, they ain't a mark on them, and you find them at the bottom of your pond. And he bought some other fish. I've never heard of it. It's called a Kigoi. Kigioa. I might have spelled that wrong actually. I think it's Kigoi. Kigoi. It's a nice fish. It's a nice goldy colour, like a Yamabuki colour, or a Karashi colour, because I know some Karashigois come in that colour. But I've never heard of it before. But he bought that. But yeah, they all got let out of the bag about 30 minutes ago, and they're all, you know, getting used to each other because they're getting settled in, and they've been put in with the other 17 babies that we're growing on through the winter, and some of them are going to be beautiful fish. And when I go down there, I will try and show you our new fish. And sorry, this has been a bit of a ramble video, but you know, it's just I'm worrying about a lot of things, especially with me Karashi, but it is what it is. And my hands are freezing. So I am going to shut the shed up, shut all the door and everything, and head down to the house. Try and show you the new fish, and then we'll wrap this video up for today. And when the weather's a little bit better, it's a little bit sunnier out, I'll net them all up and show them to you individually, if that's something you want to see. But yeah, so there we are. She's He's always wanting food. There he is, sulking up the back there. Yeah, all the babies in here are doing fine. Got a mysterious patch of water here, and I believe it's leaking from this waste valve. So I'm not sure how you sort that out. The babies are in there. Probably can't see them. There's one of them. There's our Karashigoi. Karashigoi. Sankey. Like I say, I can always make another video on them. But yeah. They're all doing well. That's really it. About it. Not much else has been happening here. There's me poor baby. But yeah. I'm trying to upload a bit more anyway. These are all wanting food, but they're not being fed. But yeah, I will hopefully catch you all in the next video. I don't know where it will be. Hopefully soon. But like I say, I'll try and show you the babies a bit better. See if I can zoom in from here. There's the little Sankey. There's my Tancho. There's my new sushi. He's beautiful. There's the Karashigoi. Great. Great, great, great. You can't beat the old koi. I love them. I wouldn't give up anything in the world to keep me fish. Still very friendly even though it's cold. But yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. And yeah, take care.